Who remembers the BJ and Bill show all those years ago on WOLZ? Well, many have said they missed the show, and guess what? They're back. Welcome to the BJ and Bill podcast.
Welcome to BJ and Bill, the podcast, a part of the Podcast Playground Network. We ask you to review, and then review again. Yes, give us that 5-star review wherever you subscribe, whether it be Apple, Spotify, you know the drill.
That's
wherever
right.
you get your favorite podcast, which is this one right here,
we are,
everywhere.
Everywhere. And this is number
85, episode 85, my friends.
85. We're almost, pretty soon we'll catch up to Clint Eastwood. He's 93 years old. He's still making movies. 93. I saw a picture of him over the weekend. He's still making a movie.
Well, just recently, Dick Van Dyke, I forget how old he is, but he is like ancient too.
Yeah.
He was just on Days of Our Lives for about 4 or 5 episodes.
Wow. Unbelievable. Good for him. Good. He seems like a cool guy. I mean, I don't know him personally, but he seems like they both do. They both seem like super cool guys. So that's awesome. Awesome. So how are you doing is the important question here, having spent the week in the hospital or whatever.
Well, I find out today, they actually, I had an appointment at 3:45, but my phone rang and said, can you be there by noon? And I says, no, I have a very important podcast to record on this morning.
Hello. So
and
you'll be,
yeah,
go ahead.
I said, I might be able to be there by 2.
There you go. So you didn't tell them to send the helicopter?
No, I got
They could, if they want you there.
But we're making a little, well, I don't know if you'd call it a vacation, but we have, we rented a hotel room for tonight because my wife has to go to Moffett in Tampa tomorrow. So we're double dosing on the doctor's appointments in Tampa so we can just make one trip.
Wow. So it's like a medical staycation.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like, we'll get a little, we'll get a hotel,
right.
Snuggle a little bit. I don't know.
Compare medications.
Well, we're taking snacks.
Good.
What can I say?
Good.
That's what you do when you're going to stay all night, and you're in a hotel and you're older. You make sure you take snacks.
Of course. I'm totally cool with that. Is it now? This is all for your medical stuff. I'm not an accountant and I don't play one on TV, but I would think this is all a tax deductible vacation here. I think this is all related to
maybe it is.
Yeah.
I think it could be.
Yeah.
We'll write that down.
Stay somewhere nice. Stay somewhere nice.
Well, we're staying at a Holiday Inn Express.
Oh, come on. Okay.
Free breakfast in the morning. Come on.
Free breakfast.
And what's good about this? Usually when we go for appointments and spend the night, one of us has to be there by like around 6:30.
Yes.
She doesn't have to be there till 11 tomorrow, but she has no rules like don't eat before you come in. It's just like she's kind of doing what I'm doing. We're just seeing doctors to get kind of little updates. So we can hog out on the breakfast before her appointment.
Well, good luck and blessings to both of you. So I'm sure you're all fine. But good luck to you both. So that's fun. All right. Wow. So are you just going to kind of gently introduce us to your new toy here, or should we just make a big splash with it? Go push a button and say something. Ladies and gentlemen, please let me welcome you to the microphone, Mr. Evil Genius BJ Odom.
Well, hello there, Bill. How you doing?
and robot C3PO BJ.
Well, this is supposed to be I can interview you or you can interview me. No one knows who I am.
Right.
My voice is disguised.
Witness protection program, which we all should have been in a long time ago. So BJ has this new
now,
toy.
If you want,
and he's been trying to set it up for like 2 weeks. Yeah, robot.
I think if you want the robot, I push this button. Oh, what? That was, I could curse there. See? Did you hear that?
No.
That was a beep, me cursing. Okay. Let me
okay. So if you curse or something and you want to beep it out, you can beep it out.
I think this is the robot here.
is. Ah, it's funny.
Mr. Roboto, I am your robot. I am your eye. You tell me what to tell you. I will tell you.
There was a movie, one of my favorite old sci-fi movies, Colossus, the Forbin Project, about a computer that takes over the world. Imagine that, a computer that takes over the world. But it was like 50 years ago. It was way back there, and it had that exact same voice. So you're scaring me a little.
Way back there, you said.
Whoa!
Way back there. Let me talk into my megaphone and say it was way back there.
Thank you, Vin Scully. So BJ has this new toy, and he's going to be showing it off throughout the day. So, you know, if you hear strange sounds coming out of your earbuds, you'll know it's him. Just saying.
It is I will say that it is a cool little toy, and you can also record on this, and
Right.
you know, it is supposed to be made for podcasting,
Mm-hmm.
which we are doing.
Some people would argue with that, but yes, we are doing it. I was at a gathering Saturday. I drove down to St. Pete on Saturday to be with this group that I'm involved with on the board of directors, and was telling them about my podcast, and they're all excited because they're thinking it's like something super cool. Ooh, what's your podcast about? I'll look it up. I said, really, it's just two old men bitching about getting old. It's just, you know, there's not a whole lot to it, but we enjoy it. So it's, you know, that's fine. Yeah.
We do it to amuse ourselves.
Of course. Just like we did our show 25 years ago. We do it to amuse ourselves.
I don't know what we're going to talk about today, because the NCAA boys basketball is over. The NCAA girls basketball is up.
Right.
We do have the hockey playoffs just around the corner.
And NBA starts
and
now.
Also, you know, we're all from Southwest Florida originally. Well, not originally, but you know, that's where our big show was that we were known for so many years.
Right.
The hockey team there will be going to the playoffs once again. Do you think they can do a three-peat? They've won the Kelly Cup 2 years in a row now.
We are talking, of course, about the Florida Everblades, our favorite. At least they were, like you said, many moons ago. So yeah, I obviously up here in Gainesville, they're not on my radar. So I wish them well. I hope they do great things. That'll be awesome. So yeah, cool.
And as far as the ECHL, another team in the playoffs are the Orlando Solar Bears, which are just down the street from me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking if they're both in the playoffs, chances are they'll be playing each other. I don't know for sure, but maybe in round one.
Right.
I'm thinking I might have to catch a game there at, now it's called the Kia Arena.
Kia. Oh, like the car.
Orlando.
Kia. Yes. The Kia Arena.
Kia, the car. Yeah.
Formerly the Tupperware Arena. Yes.
What was it? It was the Amway.
It was Amway. Oh yeah, Amway. I was thinking another network marketing. I was thinking another MLM. No, it was the Amway Arena. Yes.
Yeah. And then there's Amalie and Tampa.
Family, yeah.
But I'm thinking, what? I'm going to have to buy, where's the Amazon Arena? That's where I want to go.
Don't know that. So anyway, yes, that would be awesome to go see the Solar Bears play the Everblades in some playoff hockey action. That would be great.
I wonder if Walmart has an arena somewhere. Would you really want to play? I'm in the Walmart. I'm in the Sam's Club Arena.
Sam's Club Arena? Bentonville, Arkansas? I don't know. Something like that. So, but I think the important thing, of course, is the NBA playoffs, which, the play-in starts tomorrow as we record this. So actually, as you hear this, the first play-in games will be complete. And it turns out that the Warriors, I'm flashing back and forth here between the schedule and the bracket and all that. It turns out the Warriors are not playing the LA Lakers. The way it's shook out, it's going to be your Warriors against the Sacramento Kings. And then it's going to be the Lakers against NOLA, the New Orleans Pelicans. So there you go. Who knew?
Well, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I think in the entire season, I think they may have won more games over the Kings. I'm not for sure. But hey, it only takes one game. That's what I hate about the play-in tournament. It's only one game. You
One
win or
game.
you lose.
I hear that. I mean, but it's a play-in, and they didn't even have it last time. So LeBron and Steph, be thankful that there's such a thing as a play-in, and you get one game to save your season to really, either be a hero or go home for the summer. So yeah, I hear you. But
and of course, Steph turned his ankle. How it will be for this game, who knows?
I hear that. So yeah, there's a lot going on. So anyway, my favorite, and if you know who the Babylon Bee is, they're a very funny, sarcastic online kind of a humor magazine sort of a thing, kind of like The Onion, but not quite. But anyway, they had my favorite post of the week, which was the picture of Caitlin Clark at the press conference saying Caitlin Clark retires from the spotlight and joins the WNBA. Which is kind of like, oh, well, her career's over now.
I wonder if she's even toying with that idea to join the big three. I don't know, $5 million. That's a lot of moolah. She'll never. How many will it would take her at least 5 years in the WNBA to make that?
I would pay to see that. So for those who don't know, there's this big three thing. It's Ice Cube. Is he the guy that's doing it?
Yeah, he's one of the guys.
Yeah, he's one of the organizers. Ice Cube is one of the organizers of it. And they take retired basketball players who were big stars and they play 3-on-3 games. And it's entertaining. It's not serious basketball. It's entertaining. And so he's offered Caitlin. And by the way, he's offered our man Shaq too the opportunity. And I'm thinking Shaq, Caitlin, and somebody else, get another former big name superstar or something to play. I would travel somewhere and pay money to watch a game like that. That would be really entertaining.
Charles Barkley would be fun to watch.
Barkley, there you go. Get Shaq, Barkley, and Caitlin on the same team. I don't think Barkley could. You don't need two big men. Get who from TNT. Get Kenny Smith. Kenny the Jet Smith, there he's still in good shape, and he's your small guy, and then Shaq, your big man, and Caitlin. Oh, I would pay money to see that. Are you listening?
Well, they are coming to Tampa. I saw the schedule. It's really weird too because they're like coming to different cities, but they're only coming for like 1 day.
Yeah,
kind of like a concert.
Yeah, it's kind of a roadshow thing. Yeah.
So nobody really has like a team from their city the way it looks.
No, not really. No. So well, there you go. All right. So if something exciting happens, I'll travel down to Tampa and we'll go and watch a game or something. But the chances of that happening, I don't know. Probably not good.
Now, have you watched any USFL? I think is what they're calling it now. Have you seen that? They're 2 or 3 weeks into the season. I think I was switching around channels and I saw 3 minutes of a game.
Yeah, that's probably about all I've done too. Not impressed. I mean, and I'm sorry guys, but nobody's going. The stands are empty. I mean, a few thousand, but they're not playing in the biggest of stadiums. They're not playing at the biggest venues and they're not getting big crowds. So I don't know what you do with that. I don't, if you're The Rock, who's one of the investors in that, I don't know how you make that into a thing. I really don't. If people don't want to come, you're not going to twist their arm and they're not going to show up. I don't get it. So I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, they're in like minor league cities too. They're not doesn't seem like they're in any of the major cities there.
Well, you got one in Orlando, right?
Is there a team in Orlando?
You're asking me. Let's find out. All right, we'll go to Mr. Google and we'll find out here. USFL cities or teams. Is it USFL? Did they do that? Yeah. 8
I think
teams
it is
announced.
the USFL.
2023 USFL teams. There we go. Yeah, Birmingham, Alabama, Houston, Memphis, Michigan Panthers. I don't know where that is. Well, am I looking at the right thing? Is this was 20?
Yeah, you're looking at the right thing. Yeah, those are teams.
Yeah. New Jersey Generals, New Orleans Breakers, Philadelphia Stars, Pittsburgh Maulers. So yeah, 8 teams, and they're all, nothing west of the Mississippi. So, Houston. Okay, fine. But yeah, that's just not. I'm not interested. Sorry. Summer is here. You got NBA playoffs, you got NHL playoffs, and you got baseball is getting up to speed. So there you go.
What one spark of happiness for my sporting weekend that was Chase Elliott for the first time in I think almost 40 races finally came up with a checkered flag again and took the race. Pretty exciting race too.
Which one was that?
Oh, the one in Texas.
I put him on the spot.
I don't know what they called it.
I don't
you know what? I actually like the Infinity race better because of its name. It was the Andy's Custard 400.
And did the winner get a big bowl of ice cream at the end? I love that.
I'll bet he did.
Andy's Custard. I've never heard of Andy's Custard, but I love it already.
Yeah, well, I guess there's one, if you're from Central Florida, Ocoee, there's one in Ocoee, because I did look it up. I go, is there any of those things in Florida? And, it's kind of like a suburb of Orlando.
Yeah.
Ocoee.
Now you're going to make me look it up too. You're going to make me look that up too? Come on, man.
They have an Andy's Custard. What have they got one in Gainesville? Do you have an Andy's Custard? I don't even know where they're out
This is me. This is me going to look. This is me going to find out. Stand by. Andy's Custard, Florida. All right. We're looking. We're checking. All right. There. Ocoee, Wimauma. I'm sure I didn't say that right. Yep. Ocoee, Wimauma, Valrico, down by Tampa, Clearwater, Sanford, Lakeland, Odessa, and Lutz, down by Tampa. So they're all along the I-4 corridor there. Actually, yeah. There's one. Where's that? Andy's Frozen Custard. Look at that. Wow. So yeah, there's one in Sanford, which that would be the closest to me, north of on the way to New Smyrna Beach for me. Wow. All right. So apparently this is something I have to check out. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know.
Okay.
I was thinking about it next time in Ocoee. I might go look it up, but
all these tiny little towns there. Well, there's one in Clearwater, and I was in St. Pete over the weekend. I could have looked it up. Oh, darn. Oh, well, it's okay.
And I'll be in Tampa. Maybe I'll go buy one. I'm going through Ocoee though.
There you go.
The other way to go.
There you go. There's plenty to be. All right. So report back to us on that next week when you get back. So, all right. Enough of the sports, enough of the other stuff. What else is going on in life here?
Not really. It's kind of like, now that the NCAA is over, like I said, Chase Elliott won, so that excited me. Right. Now my life is just back to being boring again. I guess.
Oh, what? You guess?
I guess I can look at my calendar because there is an exciting thing happening towards the end of the month, which I'm looking forward to. And maybe you should just come. You should come meet me for this fun event. Let me see. Let me open my calendar here.
All right.
And tell you the exact date.
Today is, I got to tell you, today's a really exciting day here on the podcast. We haven't talked about squat in 20 minutes.
The 29th of April.
Yes.
Epcot.
Oh,
your friend, my friend, who doesn't seem to remember us anymore when I reach out to him. Peter Noone will be at Herman's Hermits will be at Epcot.
Wow. At Epcot.
What if I should hold up a sign? BJ and Bill, do you remember us or not, you little poop head?
He would, if he saw that, he would call it out. He probably would. For those who don't remember, we had Peter Noone on the show with us in advance of
Several
show
times,
that he did.
not once.
That's right. In advance of a couple of shows that he did in Fort Myers 25 years ago. He was without doubt the best guest we ever had on the show. I mean, there's not even a close second. he had so many good stories, so many good, insights, so many good jokes of because he was a kid. He was a young kid touring with with his band, and they were like opening for the Rolling Stones, and they were, all kinds of stuff. So yeah, he was great. And now we've tried to reach out to him, and well, it hasn't really gone that well. So,
he was so bored in Fort Myers that he hung out with us like the whole day because he didn't want to go back to his hotel room and just sit there and do nothing.
Right.
These are two really nice guys. I can call my friend. I will go out with them. We'll have fun. We'll do things together. They'll pick me up before the show that night, and we'll go to the show, and they'll introduce me, and we'll be friends forever. I reach out to his management.
Yeah.
I tell him the story.
Right.
It's like, he's too busy for us.
Too busy. Do you know who you're talking to?
I'm even wondering if I should even go to the show on the 29th or not.
Mail him. I should say, buy the tickets, mail them back.
We're gonna come to your show, but you defriended me. I thought we were besties. I thought we were besties.
Well, I don't know if after 25 years, I'm not so sure about that, but I understand. I do understand what you're talking about. Yes. So BJ and Bill have been disappointed in our efforts to try to reach out to Peter Noone and maybe have him on the show for 5 minutes or whatever. But no, nothing, not yet. So if anybody out there knows anybody in the music business connected to Peter Noone, tell him
we have said great things about him for the last 25 years.
Great things.
And now he disappoints us.
Ghosted. We've been ghosted, as the kids would say.
We've been ghosted by Peter Noone.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Maybe that should be my poster. Thanks for ghosting BJ and Bill. We thought we were your friends.
I think that's a great idea. I really do. I don't know if it might get you thrown out. It might. I don't know. They're going to throw out an old man in a wheelchair. I don't know. They might. All right. I think you should do it. I do. Yeah. That's awesome. That's an awesome idea.
I'm going to hashtag Peter Noone on this post, by the way.
On this episode, I'll absolutely hashtag it in the show notes. You bet.
And then I want to put hashtag and put hashtag besties. No more.
Besties no. Hashtag besties no more. Is that a thing? Because if it is, we're starting it. We're starting it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. As a
besties
brand new hashtag, as a trending hashtag. We're going viral with this one, BJ. I can feel it. We're going viral with this one. Whatever the hell that means. I don't remember anymore. But
we may go viral when they throw me out of Epcot in a couple weeks.
I can see it now on the Orlando 6 o'clock news. Grumpy elderly man in a scooter gets escorted out of Epcot.
All I wanted to do was meet my bestie.
Come on, old man. Time for your Metamucil and your nap. Come on.
I got to drive an hour and a half. I got to go to Tampa when we're done with this.
I know.
And now I'm all wired up. I'm going to go see the heart doctor. I'm all wired up. My heart rate's going to be up. And he's going to say, "What's the matter?" I go, "My bestie won't talk to me anymore."
Wow. That's brutal. That's just mean-spirited. But yes, so you're going to Tampa. Did we? Yeah. So anyway, let's catch up on that. I think to use the phrase, I think we've put the Peter Noone story to bed. I think that we've had enough of that. So, but maybe something will happen of it. Maybe it won't. Of course, to our friends and listeners, you'll be the first to know when it does. So stay tuned, as we say. But now, after BJ Odom spending, I don't know, last week it was kind of in and out of the hospital, and the week before that, I don't know. It's been an interesting week. But you look the same, you sound the same, you don't seem like you're having any issues here. So all of this time spent at Tampa General, nothing.
Well, I mean, they fixed me. I was broke.
You were broke.
So now I was broken. Now I'm fixed.
Okay, good. That's good to know. That's so.
Oh, I've been fixed that way for a long time, but I mean, I'm
Oh,
fixed
yeah,
another way.
I've been fixed that way for a long time too. That's one of the few things on me that required fixing. But yes, I got fixed on that 50 years ago. Well, 40 years ago.
Why do we say I got fixed? Because you're really not fixed, you're broken.
Right?
You should say I went to the doctor, got a vasectomy, and now I'm broken because I don't work right. Because if you worked right, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I prefer to think I still fire. I just shoot blanks. I don't know.
At my age, I don't even fire anymore. I don't even get the gun out of the holster anymore. The gun sits in the holster, just lays there.
Oh, stop it! All right. So after a really kind of slow start, this podcast is now just in full on funny now. Okay, good. I'm glad we've picked things up a little bit here. This is awesome. This is great. All right. So
this is where anger gets you.
Is this it? Anger leads to hate. Fear leads to the dark side, whatever Master Yoda said about all of that. But yes, it's true. It's so true. All right. Well, we'll try and we'll have fun in the second half of the show. We promise we'll be light and uplifting and all of that stuff that we don't normally do, but that's okay. So you're okay. I mean, let's finish that part of it. I mean, what did they fix? What was broken and what did they fix for you, if you don't mind telling? Because I get asked all the time. People ask me all the time, how's BJ? Is he okay? I'm like, yeah, he's okay.
I was in AFib. And so they gave me medicine to slow my heart down to get me in a regular rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've been in a regular rhythm now for the past week. They also stuck this thing in my chest. So they could actually, 24/7 monitor my heart rate, my heartbeat, and everything else. And I'm not going to do it because I know that you can see me in a camera. But my chest.
Yes.
It's still. And this was like Wednesday would have been a week. So this would have been like more than 10 days ago.
Right. So as people hear this on Wednesday, it's been 2 weeks. Right.
Yeah. So my chest is still just black and blue as you can imagine. I mean, not imagine, but I mean, it looked like I was in an accident and my chest hit like the steering wheel of the car.
Really?
And I was traveling like 60 mile an hour.
Ow.
I mean, it's black and blue. Let me just tell you, it's not like a little bruised. It's bruised.
And do you still have any like wires hanging out of you or anything like that? Or
no, but I can't say this.
But
when I touch my breast, like this, well, you can't see it.
I can't. Thankfully, none of us can see it.
But when I touch my breast like this,
yes,
I can actually feel a wire inside there.
Ooh.
And then here's the Band-Aid. So I don't know, but I can actually feel like the thing that's, like a thick paper clip in there. And it's got like a tail, and I feel the tail that goes into my breast.
Wow. That's
so
freaky.
It's quite a little contraption.
That is totally freaky. And so are they going to, is when you go to the doctor today, are they taking that out, or is this now a permanent addition?
It's a permanent addition now.
Really? You're going to live with that?
Yeah. And they say the battery lasts for like 5 years.
Wow.
So this little thing, I guess I can keep it in my chest for 5 years, and I can keep laying by my little machine.
Right.
And then it transmits, what my heart did the last 24 hours and sends it to the doctor. And I guess maybe if it's, it probably goes through some kind of AI machine. So if it sees something irregular, it flags it and says, hey, right here's, so they can look at it. I don't know.
I don't either, but it's still amazing. I mean, it's amazing that they can actually put a gizmo inside of you that reports back on how your heart is doing. That's totally awesome, I guess.
Yeah.
If it saves your life. Yeah. But so you're fine. All right.
So basically I'm going to check it. They're checking, because it was a little incision.
Right.
And so they're going to check the incision. They'll obviously see the black and blue chest going,
right.
Oh my God, we did that to you. And I go, hell yeah, you did that to me. And then they'll either say, okay, it's healing fine, go away, or, oh my God, we need to do something. This thing's out of control.
Well, there's not much you can do about black and blue other than let it heal, right? I mean, I don't know, maybe. I don't know.
So today, I mean, later today, I'm going in, they're checking me, staying all night in a hotel, going to Moffitt, checking the wife just to, basically, they're not even scanning or anything. She's just seeing her oncologist, and in colleges say, how are you? And she'll say, I'm doing good. And she'll say, okay, that's $100 and get the hell out of here.
I had a similar, not an oncologist, but I had an ophthalmologist. I don't know, whichever, not the one that makes the glasses. That's an optometrist, ophthalmologist. I don't know, an eye doctor. Because I've had this thing going on with one eyeball. And I had the LASIK, not LASIK, but I had the laser cataract surgery 2 years ago, January. So it's been like 26, 27 months. And one eye, not the other, has a lot of these little floaters, snowy black things going on. And it comes and goes. And, normally you would see a floater and it would disappear after an hour or maybe even a few minutes. This is kind of now permanent kind of a thing, which is kind of freaking me out a little bit. So I went and I saw an eye doctor last week, and, he, shined that monstrously bright light in your eyes for a while and looks around back there. And he's like, yeah, you got a little tiny bit of this going on and separation of fluid or something like that. And he's like, it's probably at this point, he says, A, come back and see me in 6 weeks and we'll see what's going on. B, there's probably nothing you can do about it. It's probably a live with it kind of a thing. And C, there are procedures for it, and I don't like any of them. So I'm going to just say hang in there and see what happens with it. And, oh, by the way, like you said, it's $125. Get out. So I'm like, wow. Of course, the doctor doesn't tell you it's $125. The girl at the front desk, the young lady who's processing that. And I'm like, so this is what I'm paying for my Medicare and my supplemental, Medicare insurance and all that, and it's still $125. So I don't know. I have to admit, this is the first time I've really used my Medicare insurance plan. So first experience, I'm going to have to give it a solid 2.5 stars. It was not that great. So anyway.
Well, it all depends on the level that you have.
I thought
I went all, how sickly I'm in a hospital, like a sports team. Oh, it's my season. I'll be in the hospital this season.
Right.
But I have what they call the G plan, not the G spot, but the G plan.
All right. So that's different than what I have, because mine is, and I think I have one of my cards right here. Yes, I do, because I was using it this week. I have the N as in Nancy plan. So N comes after G. Is mine better than yours? Or no, yours is probably everything, right?
Here's the way mine works.
Yes.
I pay around, obviously, when I was, under my wife's plan, I was paying almost $800 a month. And then I would go into the doctor and I'd still pay a $60 copay, for a specialist.
Right.
$50, $20, $30 copay for a regular doctor.
Right.
And blah, 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 blah. Now my monthly tab is like $189 a month.
That's about what I'm paying. Yeah.
I pay $189 a month. And now I go to like the hospital for 5 days after I've spent my first like $220 for the year. Everything, not medicine though, because that's different with Medicare too.
Yeah.
But anything that I see a doctor, I get a scan, I spend 5 days in the hospital.
Right.
My bill is Zippo.
Nice. Sweet, as they say. So,
but I'm paying $189 a month.
I'm paying $159, I think. I mean, come on. All right, whatever. I mean, this is now really two old men bitching about getting old. This is literally what the show has come to. But yeah, I hear you. So anyway,
and I figured that would be I figured it'd be my best bet because I am somewhat an unhealthy person to have the what I call the premium plan, the
the Mac Daddy.
Don't fix anything.
The Mac Daddy of Medicare. Yeah, that's you.
But now we're wondering, because my wife, she had breast cancer. She had them removed. She's been cancer free, but she still gets scans every once in a while.
Right.
So, right now she sees the doctor about 1/10 of what I do.
Of course.
So we're wondering, is the G plan for her, or should we try and save some dollars and get a lower plan? But I don't know. We're leaning on just getting the G plan for her too.
I'm sure there are experts out there that can look at your medical history and look at how often you make doctor visits and need procedures and medications and all of that, and can tell you, because I'm sure there's a formula for that. I don't know it, and I'm not interested in learning it, but I'm sure there are experts in that who will help you with that. Yes. So find somebody who knows more than we do.
The day after I go see my bestie, Peter Noone.
Yeah.
We have an appointment for Susan to go see a specialist to do just that, decide what plan would be best for her.
Perfect.
She will be joining us very, very soon.
Very good. Very good. All right, let's take a break here after all of this complaining about getting old. Man, that sucks. All right. Go refill your coffee or whatever you need to do, and we will be right back. Welcome back. I'm Bill Stevens. That's BJ Odom. This is BJ and Bill, the podcast. You can find us wherever you get your podcasts. And when you do find us, please leave a 5-star review for us, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you are. And also stop by the Facebook page. Just do a search for BJ and Bill podcast. And as I always say, spell out the A-N-D, BJ and Bill. And you will find our Facebook page where you can leave your favorite joke, gag, meme, funny picture, whatever. So there you go. And, maybe it's about old people or something like that on Medicare. Hilarious.
We're talking about, health and
yes,
Medicare and everything.
Yes.
I love reading things like this. It just makes me feel good. Too much running has been tied to a shorter lifespan, people.
Too much running. I totally believe
shorter lifespan.
I totally believe it. It can't be good for you. It can't be.
Long live us couch potatoes.
That's right. That's right, doggone it. So I see people out there running. You look at people running or jogging or whatever, they're never smiling. They're never happy. You go to come out with me someday to play pickleball. Everybody's laughing. Everybody's smiling. Everybody's having a good time. We're out in the sun getting our exercise, but you people jogging by, you look terrible. You look like it's painful. I don't want that.
Of course, with pickleball, I think that'd be happening too. But you're jarring your body a lot too. You can parts can get out of the line.
Yeah, you can injure yourself in pickleball, and I'm not going to say I see it happen a lot. I have seen reports of it where people, you could fall down, you could twist an ankle. Yes, you can do all of that, but you don't have to. I play with this, seniors group in Gainesville, and I'm probably the youngest guy there. And it's old men, it's old ladies, and we're having fun, and nobody's out there trying to kill themselves to make the shot that, may or may not work or get to. They're not running things down. We're having fun. Yes, we're moving. We're getting some exercise. It's good for the reflexes, but nobody's out there, sweating to the oldies. No, it's just not happening.
Well, while you're talking about pickleball,
yes,
they play a lot in my community.
They play a lot everywhere.
But also, I would like to say a big congratulations to our good friends, Jim, Roseanne Costigan. They came in second place in the cornhole tournament over the weekend.
Oh, cornhole. Nice. Thank you. And how about BJ Odom?
Yes.
Did he play in the cornhole tournament?
We didn't play it. No.
Oh.
That's I don't like to lose. You know why I don't play in any like games or sports? I don't like to lose.
Oh,
I don't want to go down as a loser.
I see.
So I don't play. I never lose.
Yeah, but
I'm a
you
winner.
never
I'm a
you
winner
never have the opportunity.
100% of the time.
I understand, but you never have the opportunity to win.
People say, when's the last time you lost? Never lost a day in my life. I'm a winner.
Wasn't that Gretzky? Wasn't that Gretzky who said you miss 100% of the shots you don't take? I think it was Gretzky. Maybe it was Michael Jordan. I don't remember. But some sports famous guy said you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So there you go.
Yep.
Or as my friend, the pit boss in Las Vegas would say, don't forget, the less you bet, the more you lose when you win. What? The less you bet, the more you lose when you win. Wow. That's heavy philosophy there. All right. So anyway, BJ Odom does not compete because he does not like to lose. I get it. A little.
You know, some people, they have that competitive spirit.
Yes.
Where they're always out, I got to win. I got to win. Well, I have it too. And I have never lost, people.
You are competitive in your non-competitiveness.
Yes.
You could say, some people say, well, I'm not competitive, and BJ Odom comes back and says, but I'm the most non-competitive person you'll ever meet.
Yeah.
So he's being competitive in his non-competitiveness. That's just crazy.
I can't remember the last time I lost a game.
Okay. You didn't even like with the grandchildren. You didn't like play Yahtzee or anything like that.
No. It's a game.
I
got a chance to lose.
I understand. That's what I'm saying.
I didn't want to beat the grandchildren.
And you didn't want them beating you.
Right. I didn't want the damn grandkids beat me. What the hell?
Okay. All right. So how's that working out for you? Well, you're okay. You're still with us and you're still okay.
Yeah.
I guess, if there were like competitive, if there was a competition at like Tampa General to see who could, stay alive the longest with all, more replacement parts, you're in that competition for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a winner.
You are a winner, BJ. You're a winner. Who was that?
I got to read. We talk about a lot of old people, but this is for everybody. Anybody, everybody. Especially if you're a drunk.
Excuse me?
I'm gonna give you the cure for a hangover.
The cure for a hangover. Okay, I'm listening.
You're gonna love this. You're gonna want to get drunk when you hear this.
I doubt it.
You're gonna want to have a hangover.
Yes, I doubt it, but try me.
Bacon.
Oh, bacon. Now, wait a minute. Now we're talking.
You're thinking about drinking now, aren't you?
No, but I do have a pound of bacon in the fridge, which needs to be eaten. So bacon cures a hangover. Is it the grease? Is it the oil and the grease?
Well, let me read here. Ready for a tasty hangover cure?
Yes,
Here it is. A bacon sandwich. Scientists say a bacon sandwich really cures a hangover by boosting the levels of something called amines, amines.
Oh, I thought you were going to say aminos, but no, amines. I don't know what that's. Okay, whatever. You want me to look it up while you talk?
Yeah, you can look it up. It's amines. Amines.
Right.
I guess amines?
I don't know. I don't know.
It clears your head.
Okay, good.
You finding it there?
Yes, definition. There we go. An organic compound derived from ammonia by replacing several hydrogen atoms and blah, blah, blah. Okay, fine. In chemistry, amines are compounds and functional groups that maintain a basic nitrogen atom. All right, I'm not going to do the chemistry, but it's a real thing, and it's in bacon, you say, and it helps cure a hangover.
Clears the head.
I am so having some bacon. I'm not having a hangover. I'm still having some bacon when we're done here. just for the health benefits.
I was thinking about drinking tonight just so I can go down to the breakfast tomorrow morning and eat a lot of bacon.
You get a lot of bacon. There you go.
Then it'll close my arteries and I'll be back in a hospital again.
Yeah, let's not do that. Let's not do that. So in my keto carnivore diet circles, which I'm getting serious about this week, more news on that in the weeks to come. In my ketogenic carnivore diet friends on Facebook and everything, they have a diet plan for the first week to get your body kind of in gear. They have this thing called BBBE, and it stands for butter, bacon, beef, and eggs. BBBE. And you just eat that for a week and see how it works for you. Butter, bacon,
I could
beef,
do that.
eggs. And I'm thinking, I could do that forever. That sounds awesome.
But really, why would you want, because I understand the diet and butter, all the things butter is good on, you can't eat.
Such as, oh, you're talking like popcorn and things like that, or what?
A nice hot roll.
Oh yeah, bread. No.
Oh, and then you put, no, see?
I know. No, I'm not arguing with you. I'm saying though that would not be on the diet. You're right, because it's
and then
carbohydrate,
toast,
carbs,
toast, and you put
carbs.
Butter. See, everything that you would use butter with, that I would use butter with anyway.
I understand.
It would counteract me eating the butter.
I understand. I do. Depending on who you, and I don't want to put any thoughts in your head, because you'll go to the hospital and they will say, who gave you those stupid ideas? But depending on which nutritionists and experts you believe, butter is one of those quote unquote good fats. Your body needs fat. Your brain works on fat. That's a fact. I'm sorry. It just is. Your brain works on fat. And everybody who's doing all this low fat stuff with a lot of carbs and stuff, it's not helping, in my opinion. Am I a doctor? No. Am I a nutritionist? No. So come at me if you want to. I just know what works for me. So there you go. So this week it'll be BBBE in the Bill Stevens house.
So butter,
bacon, beef, and eggs. Butter, bacon, beef, and eggs.
Butter, bacon, beef, and eggs.
Butter, bacon, beef, and eggs. That's it.
I could even do that without the butter.
You
could. What are you gonna
do?
Put butter on your bacon? Oh, I think
no, but you put it on, no, but you put it on a steak and it's awesome.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So yeah, butter, bacon, beef, and eggs. No carbs, no sugars, no nothing. I am, by next week, yours truly could be really, really, really grumpy. Really, because this, you see, I mean, if obviously you can't see what we're doing, but BJ always has his little water thing, and Bill always has his big red coffee cup, his big monster coffee cup. And I've been slurping on it through the show. It doesn't have coffee in it. It has those, he's got his Bubba jug with him. Look at you. Cool. I've been slurping on this the whole time, and it's that electrolyte stuff. It's like an electrolyte. You were talking about, you had that that
liquid IV.
Well, yeah, liquid IV thing. Yeah, or whatever. So this is a similar electrolyte product, which is supposed to be super good for you. And I'm going to try to do without coffee for the week too, because I don't know what that's doing. So I'm trying, basically the diet is like, get rid of everything and then put stuff back slowly and see what works. That's all I'm doing. So, but I'm just saying, in a week, I could be like, the werewolf by then.
But you could be like very, very thin.
That's my plan. That's my intention. So, ask me in a month. I'm going to do the BBBBBBE thing for a month, see how it goes. Seriously. I mean, I've tried it before and I've had some success, and then the weekend rolls around and it's like, oh, it's Friday night, I'll get a pizza or something like that. So it's only Monday, so I'm literally only like 6 hours into the diet, right? So ask me in a week or two and we'll see what's happening.
Because this is what Bill will sound like in a week. I have just had nothing but butter, bacon, beef, and eggs. And listen to me now.
Yes, that will be the Thanos of dieting. That will be.
And I'll be over here going,
Hey, Bill, you want one of these
brownies, they taste delicious.
Oh, yes. Yes, that will be exactly. You are predicting the future with 100% accuracy. That will be me in a week or two. Absolutely. So we'll see. Oh man. Don't do that to me now. That's funny.
That's worth the price of the toys there.
That's right.
Just
BJ has his
along.
new little digital podcasting toy there, which, all kinds of fun stuff. So that's awesome.
One last report coming in, and maybe you can help me with this. I'm thinking maybe the warmer weather, but here's what it says. A report found that people living in Western United States are happier and healthier.
That's a pretty big area, Western United States. Because if you're in
what
California right now, I don't think you're so happy in California right now. But out west, like, like Colorado, Montana, like all of those, Texas, I could be happy there. Sure. I mean, I'm happy where I'm at now, but yeah, I get it. I understand. I think you get out of the big crowded cities and get away from the traffic and all of that sort of a thing. I mean, it's insane and great. I drove to St. Pete over the weekend, and even the little bit of in-town driving that I was going through, I'm like, damn, I'm so glad I'm not here anymore. This in-town drive, it's just insane. So I think if you were out living in the, in the backwoods of Texas somewhere or Colorado somewhere where you might not see somebody for a couple of weeks, to me, that sounds like a good thing. Some people probably don't like that. I think I would.
Yeah, I'm going to get that treatment. Not this week. Well, because Tampa's busy also. But next week after the podcast, I'll be going directly to Fort Myers for a few days.
Cool.
Have a job there for me.
They have a job for you?
Yep.
Is this with your son or is this something else?
Yep. I'm going to I've told you in the past, he's making, this music, that's non-copyrighted. So people can use it on podcasts, radio commercials,
free music. Yes.
Yes. I will be laying down some drum beats.
Oh, how cool for you. So you will be a part of the package there, part of the music.
Yes. So if you buy one of those music beds, you might be getting a little BJ Odom drumming there.
Nice. So
I don't know how
and
it's
he gets his
go,
dad to work for cheap, right?
Well, he said, I'll pay for your gas. I'll pay for your meals. I go, every time I go there, you pay for my meals anyway, son. You and your Uber Eats.
Right.
So I said, no, Dad will just come help you out.
That's awesome.
He loves you.
That's right. We love him.
Yeah.
That's super cool. So we look forward to hearing about your experience there being a studio musician. Wow.
I guess that's what I would be, aren't I?
Yes, absolutely. Studio musician. So, I
never will forget the time. This is an old story, and I don't know if I've ever told it on the podcast, but I think I may have told it on the radio show that we used to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I had an opportunity to go on the road with a young lady named Lena Scott, who had an album and everything. And we were doing, how she got the gig, I don't know. She used to be Engelbert Humperdinck's backup vocalist.
Okay.
Then she had an album, and she had us be her band. And we went on the road with her, and she did like a county fair tour.
Okay.
Like we were doing all these county fairs.
Okay.
And I know this is going to sound corny, but we had the rhinestone outfits and everything, the little rhinestones. And
okay.
We all looked alike, like we go into a restaurant. Are you guys in a band? No, we're just lovers. We all dress with this sparkly stuff because we just love each other,
40 years ago,
we're in a band.
40 years ago, that was a joke. Today, it would be the real thing. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So, but we weren't on the album at all.
Oh.
Nowhere were we. We were her. She went to Nashville, used all studio musicians.
Right.
Had an album, beautiful album. We were on this tour with her, the fair tour.
Right.
Doing all these county fairs. And so, obviously, like Peter Noone or anybody else, you sell your album after your show to
Right.
make a little extra money.
Right.
So here we are in our little rhinestone outfits, and she's the big star and she's signing, her albums, and they're all coming to us. Can we get your autograph? Could you sign it? So I don't know how many albums of Lena Scott I have signed in my lifetime.
A lot.
Which obviously, I don't know. We need to get John the record guy or whatever to see what a Lena Scott album is worth nowadays. But I don't think they're worth anything with my autograph on it.
And she was okay with that, or she didn't notice or didn't care or whatever, that you guys were signing a record that you weren't on?
Well, it was her album.
Right.
So we were her band.
Yeah, but you weren't on the album. I know.
But
I get it.
She didn't really, she didn't seem to have a problem with it. And we were sitting there.
Yeah.
We weren't even thinking about signing the albums until,
right.
Everybody started coming up. Will you sign it?
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah. And then they'd look on the album, look on the liner notes and go, I don't see his name anywhere. What's up with that? Okay.
Yeah, I never thought of that. It probably was on. Probably, the musicians were probably on that. I don't know. And I don't have one. Believe it or not, I don't have one today that I could look at and tell you. But
I just a Lena Scott album?
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody, that's your homework when you're doing the garage sales this week. Keep your eyes open for a Lena Scott disc. Good luck with that.
Most of them, I will say, were like in Indiana and Illinois and places like that where they were signed.
Okay.
Maybe Michigan, I think. I don't know. But yeah, I think we did like 10 or 12 different county fairs. Yeah. We did more shows with her, but I mean,
okay.
The county fair tour.
Yeah. Did she go on to bigger and better things, or did you ever hear or find out?
I think I went on to bigger and better things than.
Oh, okay. Then she did. I got you.
I think the BJ and Bill show was probably bigger and better than, but I mean, I've told you the whole story before too. We had an agent.
Right.
We were playing with this young lady who did not have an album out. Nobody really knew of her. The only thing they kind of knew of her, she was Loretta Lynn's niece. Her name was, I don't know, what was it? It was Crystal Gale. She had long hair. I forget who, Crystal Gale, something like that. I can't really remember.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
So we were playing with her for a couple shows, and this manager says, well, Lena Scott, she was Engelbert Humperdinck's backup vocalist. She already has an album done, and, she's getting ready to go out there, and she needs a band, so I'm going to take you from Crystal and put you with Lena, and I think you all are going to have a better shot.
Uh-huh.
Well, you know where that got us. It got us absolutely nowhere.
Yes. So there was this young blonde girl, Taylor something or other. I don't remember. And whatever happened to her? Who knows? Wow.
I know. Every time I think about that story, I think of the song, The Story of My Life.
Story of your life. What could have been, what might have been. Yeah. Oh, well.
Yep.
It's all right. Got you where you're at today. It's all good.
Yep. Can't go back.
Can't complain. And as I always tell people, and it wouldn't matter if you did. So
you did.
You could complain all you want. It don't matter. Nobody cares. So, all right, good. Well, there you go. We've gotten down to the end of our hour and we have survived the day. And now BJ has to run. Well, he not run. As we said, nobody runs anywhere when you're our age. He has to get himself to Tampa General quickly.
And actually, it usually takes me about an hour and 40 minutes.
Okay.
And I don't have to be there. I don't want to give the exact time when we record this, but let's just say this. I don't have to be there for another 2.5 hours at least.
You're good. Okay, you're good. You got time.
So yeah, I got an hour. I can still.
You can still make some bacon. You can still make bacon.
Yeah, I can make some bacon. Make some bacon before we leave.
Heck yeah. All right, everybody. Enjoy your bacon. Enjoy your week. Take good care out there. Go have some fun. Play some pickleball. Don't go jogging. whatever you do.
I don't know. I know I would hurt myself. They play pickleball here in the neighborhood a lot. I should just go down there once.
Just
and
watch.
spend about 2 minutes and going.
Yeah.
Well, I've watched it before.
Oh, okay.
I've never participated because I'm a winner.
Right. Because you've never done anything, but that's another story. I get it. So,
yep.
I love it. I don't know if it'd be for you or not. I love it. And I'm not going to say I play whenever I can, but at least once, sometimes twice a week. I love it. So you guys do what you want out there. Have fun.
Well, they let me play it on my mobility scooter. Can I play it on? I'll go take it down.
I don't.
Okay.
But it's worth a try. Can you bend down to scoop up a shot if you have to, or do we have to give you like a tennis racket while everybody else plays with a paddle? That would be fun.
I might need a golf club and a tennis racket
club and
I'm playing.
He's come prepared, folks. Look out. All right. All right, everybody. Have a great week. We'll see you next week. Until then, it's just up to BJ Odom to say,
see ya.